That's better. Hello, everybody. Who do we have out there? Pardon me, I'm just still getting my camera set up. Hello, everybody. And I did not mute my iPad, so let's do that. Hello, extreme close-up. Oh, it's been a very busy, very exhausting day. Very exhausting week. My day has actually been very lazy. And that's part of the reason that I am late. But let's see if we can get a good camera placement on this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here today. All right, so it says we got 4 in the chat. Who's out there? Let's see. I'm going to turn that down that way. Maybe we can see. All right, how does that look? Nope, can't see my face. That's not going to work. Hey. Okay, we got Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Hello. We have Ladies Farm down in Kentucky. Woohoo. Oh, I am sitting very, very gently today because, yikes. I don't know what I have done, but I have definitely angered my back. So, all right. So I may not have the best reach to my camera doing it this way. I don't like that, but I also kind of wanted you to be able to see what I'm doing, but you kind of can't see it anyway. Also, the light from the window isn't really helping. Oh, what if I take this board? Hold on a second. We're going to see if we can help the light a little. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to help much. I have a feeling that's probably going to fall down, too. Okay, excuse me. Now that I've got that all set up. All right, who else do we have? We have the Angry Homesteader is here. Hello, David Gray. Karen in Sask. Hello, I don't think I've seen you in here before. Awesome. Yeah, the light does look like it's killing my shot, but I think it's also, I don't know. I'd almost have to do a shot like really, really from above. I may as well just go down and do it the regular way. I don't know. Ugh. All right, so I will wait just a little bit before we announce our final winners in the tomato brackets, but I'm so excited. It is finally tomato starting day, so I've got my tray, and I'm ready to go. So this is a 32 cell tray. I like these because they're, little 2-inch pots there for each of the tomatoes. So, hooray! All right, let's see. Yeah, I may change that camera angle. It's like the way that it's set up, you guys aren't going to be able to see anyway. Boo. So I may as well actually be able to reach my camera. Let's see if we take that down a little bit. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'll just run out to the store. All right, let's see. We're going to adjust that up. Figure we'll wait. We'll let people come in. We'll hang out. We'll have a chat. Play with my lights a little bit here. Let's see. Is that better? How about that one? See, I like that one, but it hurts my eyes, so I think I'm going to go with the soft light anyway. Aha. Alrighty. So, yeah, I'm all excited. I've got all my seed starting stuff. Let's see. So I may as well just get started here. I'm going to be using some of like the last bit of my Jiffy seed starting mix, but I got to show you what my dad got me. He brought me a present. He got me a big old bag of the good stuff. So we're going to use that to give the tomatoes a good start. And then on top of it, I'll use the rest of the seed starting mix so they have a nice fine little bit to start growing from. So we'll get that started. Just gonna get it all opened up. So how is everybody today? Hey Kitty, how you doing? Yes, finally getting the tomatoes growing. I've got the peppers ready. They've got to get potted. Like, they really have to get potted up. They are so late. You know what? I think I'm just going to use this Jiffy pot here. I don't use these to grow in, but since I have a few around, I'm going to use them to scoop stuff up. Make it much less messy getting these filled up, even if it's going to take a little bit. Yeah, I've got peppers that are very overdue for being potted up. Got onions that need another haircut. They need to get hardened off, or start getting hardened off so that they can go outside. I haven't been able to plant anything outside yet because it got warm, and then I had to work those days, and then it got cold again. And it's been tech week for my show, so we just finished an amazing production run, which was really great. I'm going to lower the camera a little bit more. Will I ever interview my parents? They have both said, do not put us on camera. So they want nothing to do with it. They're like, we will watch your YouTube channel. Do not put us on the internet. I think we're going to have some decently nice days over the next week, or at least not pouring rain. So I'm going to get out there and I'm going to start my asparagus crowns, which I'm going to grow in large storage tubs. They are food safe. So they do have they are food grade rather. So we'll have that. Getting my potatoes in soon. Just got to check the forecast and all of that. I start them usually about a month before last frost if I have beds set up, which this time I do. And then I'll grow like a mid-season crop over in the family garden once I get those beds set up. Let's see. I've got a whole bunch of strawberries. I've got to start in a whole bunch of strawberries to put in the green stalk. I've got to get the green stalk set up. It is a very, very busy season, so I'm very glad that my show is now over. As much fun as it was just a really, really busy week. So now that Cruel Intentions is done, I can focus on garden and YouTube. And why is there a rock in my fox farm? Grr. Let's see. Karen is relaxing in Arizona. Cajun Hydroponics. How are you guys? Let's see. Yeah, I need to come up and dig up some strawberry plants from Heather Lynn so that she can get her lettuce bed expanded. Oh, you visited the previous owner of the farm? That's so cool. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, we're thankfully not going to have snow here, Kitty, but we're gonna have some cold nights. I think we're still up for some more freezes and frosts and all that fun jazz. It is kind of cool that you live close to the former owner of the farm, though, Ladies Farm, because you get, say you get like some weird running water, some year it's not draining right, you get some insight. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so lots of garden stuff coming up. I'm gonna get into some actual evergreen content instead of like these, tomato voting. Like the tomato voting was really fun. But it really didn't do much to to help the channel with growth. It was fun for engagement, and I had a blast with it. And I will do it again next year. But what I really need to actually get back into some of that, like how-to content and things like that. And for those of you who might not know and just like popped in just because, oh, hey, Danny's live. Today's live, if it is big enough, if we get enough people in this stream and I hang out here long enough, excuse me, it's going to get me the rest of my hours. So if you guys don't mind sharing out or, hanging out for a while, it's all going to be a major help because today could be the day. If it's not today, then maybe by my live stream on Wednesday or something like that, but we'll see. At last check, I needed something like 80 hours. YouTube hasn't updated, so it's really hard to tell when they don't update for 3 or 4 days. Brampton Gardner is here. Hello, hello. You're having a shrinky-dink emergency. Awesome. Now, right now, I'm just getting my tray filled with all your Fox Farm. Oh, well, being on the phone with your mom is important, so just do that. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'll start my cherry tomatoes and the sauce tomatoes that we picked, all of that. We'll get the finals. And then finally, when I get to my last 4 of the, host the Shed Wars karaoke next month. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know, I'd be tempted to take over the actual karaoke myself. Because I do love me some karaoke. Hi, Auntie! Elaine Nelson is here. For those who don't know, that is my aunt. And she checks in on my live streams usually, which is really fun, really nice. I love having her here. And one of these days, I am going to get my mother and I out there to visit. It's not like she lives very far. It's just an hour or so, something like that. So we really got to get out there. I just spilled soil on my floor. So, I'm going to have to do so much cleaning in this room once the seed starting is all done. I've got to sweep and mop and all this. This is my last tray of seed starts, guys. The tomatoes this is everything I've been holding on for. I've got to get my kale is up, my brassicas. I'm actually able to grow brassicas this year. They're not dead and horribly stringy. We had a little problem with watering, which resulted in some of them not making it, but it hasn't been so bad. 35 minutes with no traffic. Woohoo! Why did I think Newton was further? Let's see. Okay, I think I've got this filled up enough. This is good moist soil. I love it. I've never actually used Fox Farm before. This is the first time I've had it. I like it. It's got like some good organic material in it, but it's not like big chunks of wood. I like it. Okay, let's try to clean this up a little. Woo. Alrighty, so we're going to start out. See, I hope this stream takes you to the goal on watch hours. It is a very big mountain to climb. It's been, what are we going on? 12, 13. So this is 14 months of work coming in today. 14 months of work that hopefully is going to get me to monetization. So really, really crossing my fingers. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? All right, that's all my beans. And all right, those are tomatoes that did not make it into the garden this year. All right, those are sauce tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Here we go. these ground cherries. I'm going to have to sow them again. Not a single ground cherry has come up from this packet. So I think I'm going to sow them all again, but not right now. If anybody has any tips on ground cherry germination, let me know, because everybody says they're a pain in the butt to germinate, but then again, they also say once you've got them in your garden, they will never go away because they just reseed themselves so easily. If they reseed so easily, why are they so easy to get started? So difficult to get started. Okay, so this is one of my winners from the cherry tomato voting. This is the Super Snow White. And I thought they were a hybrid, but they are an heirloom, which excites me because that means this year I can save seed from them. So another winner, Super Sweet 100, which I'm very glad to have back into the garden this year. Let's see, what else do we have? We had Black Cherry. And I want to say Tigarella was the other winner. I may have to go back and check my notebook. Oh, which actually, thankfully, I have right here because I somehow decided to think ahead. Should have, made a list of these things. See, oh yeah, here's some garden. The light, it does not like the light. Okay, wait a minute. So some of my garden plan for this year. There we go. Got my beds, my trellises, where things are going, where plants are going. I don't think I like that light. That look better? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let's see. There's my slicers, my brackets. Oh, this is terrible. I actually didn't write the list. There we go. Okay. All right. I got them. Yep. Black Cherry, Tigarella, Super Sweet 100, and Super Snow White. So that's what's going to go here. And there we go. Those four. And then now I've got to get out my paste tomatoes, which were, the winners were, let's see, we had, this I actually had the list for. All right, so we had, those were the Hungarian Heart, Castelluto Genovese, let's see, I don't have the seeds actually for Ukrainian Purple. I've got to get them from my friend Kristen. But then we had San Marzano, which, where are they, is a good question. Da-da-da-da-da. There they are. They were hiding. Hey, Pam's here. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm going to check chat here a little bit. Kitty W asked, anyone have experience doing winter sowing? Some jugs, coal crops have covered, going to get really cold. Let's see. I have not done winter sowing because I am obsessed with actually seeing my seedlings as I drop my seed packet. I can't leave them covered up and not look at them. So I don't do winter sowing yet. But what I Brampton Gardner does a lot of winter sewing, so you can definitely check her out, and there's a lot of info there. Let's see. You've used the okay. Heather's used the Fox Farm Happy Frog soil. You've been working with Coast of Maine this year. Nice. Your ground cherries came up no problem. Maybe it's a problem with this particular seed packet. I don't know. I have never been. Yeah. Let's see. Cover the seed with plastic wrap or a tree. I'll give that a shot. Maybe try getting that. Let's see. Yeah, so we got Blue Self-Reliance here, the Blue Pixie. Pam here from the UK. Let's see. Ladies Farm, do you have all your hours yet? I can't remember. I feel like you do, but I'm not sure. We really need to get you some internet so that you can do a live stream with me. Hey, we got Alicia from Country Mama Musings. Hello, hello. You just checked the jug. Oh. All right. Well, I hope they make it. I'm crossing my fingers for you. Let's see. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Trying to figure out how to film yourself planting sunflowers in your 5-gallon bucket on Friday. Well, depending on the weather this week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I might be able to get over in the morning and help you with camera angles. And getting some strawberries. All right, let's see here. So I've got that. So I think I'm going to start planting some tomatoes here. M.I. Gardner ground cherry. Oh, hey, all 10 of your giant crimson germinated. Very nice. These I got in a seed swap, and she used a seed catalog to make a little envelope. It's so cool. Now I just have to be very, very careful opening it because I don't want to lose any of the... See, I only have a few seeds left. I think she sent me like 10 or 15 seeds, something like that. And... Oh, actually, no, she sent me a lot more. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Right up here, there's a little... Okay, so I have more seeds for these than I thought, which is great. So I'm going to go and plant a couple of these. I'm not going to plant too many because, I mean, I'm going to be growing 5 cherry tomato plants in that family garden. And that's mainly because there's 2 little kids in that house that are going to be snacking on, I'm going to have to pay attention to how this is folded because I will send people seeds in like a little envelope like this from now on because it's just that ingenious. So there we go. Fold it back in. All my seeds. Put it actually back into my seed collection there. And I'm going to have to write. At least this time I do have a pen that works. Or I did have a pen that works, only it's not here. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I got to run and grab a pen because... Hello. Okay, let's see. See what's going on in the chat. Yeah, Heather has plenty of strawberries for me. That I do know. Let's see. Heather, do you want to pop into the chat the information on the sunflower challenge? Because I actually need that myself. I know it's the challenge is growing a sunflower in a 5-gallon pot, I want to say, which means I'm going to have to get another 5-gallon pot because I was thinking that I could use the 5-gallon pot that the shampoo ginger was going to go in, because it seemed to be that the shampoo ginger was a dud and wasn't going to grow. But I was heading out the house the other day, and guess what was popping up? My first my first shampoo ginger sprout. So it officially has a little sprout. It's growing, and I'm really, really excited to have sunflower. Why do I keep saying sunflower ginger? Shampoo ginger. So hopefully I can keep it going now that it's sprouted. I really was worried that it was just a dud and it was dead and I wasted my money and my excitement. But there will be a video coming up on that, on how I started it, my nervousness in between, and eventually discovering the little sprout. So that should be coming out later on this week. As long as I can't talk today. What is going on? Like, I'm supposed to have this big old live stream, and I'm blah 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 blah. So there's going to be that and a video on seed starting hacks that I hate. Because as you see, this is how I start my seeds. You see all those things on social media, you know. Actually, I've got the supplies here. I'll show you what I mean. Let's see. Starting in egg cartons, because that's barely enough soil to start anything. Eggshell. I really hate the eggshell. Cake cones. No. Just don't. Anyway. So I'm going to do a whole experiment on that, and we're going to see why those methods stink. So, okay. All right. Now I've got my labels here. I just cut up an old waxed paper plate. They don't hold up especially well, but they'll hold up until I can get some actual plant labels, because I've been kind of slacking this year. It's been a really busy spring with all the theater stuff, and now I'm taking a good long break until probably about June. Yes, I agree with Auntie Elaine. Cake cones are for ice cream. And when I bought those cake cones so that I would have one to start seeds in, I got a whole package because, you can't just buy one. So I bought some ice cream too. Hey, Joe is here from Garden State Gardener. Tanya, I didn't say hi to you. Let's see. And Tanya, Heather just put into the chat the information on the Sunflower Challenge. Do you know what channel that came from? Because if we can reference back, and if there's a special hashtag we're supposed to put with it, that would be great. I do have mammoth sunflower seeds, so I do want to definitely try that. People who soak their seeds in bleach. I haven't looked into that, so I don't know really like what is the benefit supposed to be or anything like that. Hopefully we'll be able to. It's outdoors with Big Matt. Okay. Yeah, sterilizing. Sterilizing in boiling water. Okay, to me that says you're going to cook the seeds and not actually get anything. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to other people, and we'll just, But yeah, definitely the cake cones, the eggshells, not a fun thing. Let's see. All right, so let me write down my Super Snow White so I know where they are. Of course, now my pen decides it doesn't want to work. There we go. All right, Super Snow White. Got the Tigerella. And again, I think I have to change the lighting so that you guys can see these. Look at that cool striping. I am very much a fan. See, I've heard the tea soaking method. I think Brampton Gardner, Rochelle did a thing on that. And I can't remember if you saw any difference in the germination rate. All right, so we're just going to start a few Tigerella. I'm only starting like 3 seeds of each. I always have such good luck with tomato germination. And I only really need 1 plant. I'm starting 3 just for security. And then if I have more germinate, then I'll just put a post online. Like I'll either give extra plants to friends who want them, or I put a post in my local garden group and say, hey, I've got free seedlings. And typically, because you know what gardeners do, they're like, oh, free plants? Give me. So I don't think I'll have any trouble getting rid of them. All right, these are the Tigerella. Ta-da! I'm so excited to be starting tomatoes. Like, you know, it's spring and it's going to be warm, gorgeous weather soon when you're planting tomatoes, because it's like the last thing that I really start. I mean, I will start a few other things indoors probably. I had decided I was going to direct sow these things this year, but I can't resist some good seed starting, so I will start my cucumbers, melons, and squash indoors to give them like a little boost. Just get there just that much faster. But we're talking like I'll start them middle of April for transplant out in the middle of May. So they're only getting a couple weeks head start. Let's see. Oh, Kate, trying to finish the new chicken brooder before I went live. I almost went live at 4 instead of 3:30, but I figured I'd stay on, you know, like I said, this could be the live where I get monetized. This could be the thing that puts me over the hours. So I'm probably going to stay on here talking until people tell me to shush. Or until, at the very latest, I'll sign off when Joe goes on for his live. But that's 3 hours from now. Can I keep talking for another 3 hours? I don't know about that. Especially once I run out of tomatoes to start and talk about. So, all right. So these were the black cherry. And there we go. And then the Super Sweet 100. These are really good. Oh, are these the last of my Super Sweet 100 seeds? I am going to have to get more for next year. Perfect. I'm starting 3 seeds. And I have, starting 3 seeds of each of these tomatoes. And I have 3 Super Sweet 100 seeds left. Joe, I haven't had a chance to watch your Sunday Fun Day yet, your registration video, because it was tech week for the show and I just haven't been home. But I will get on there and watch it and put my name in. So, because I'm running out of seeds. I got to get more seeds. See, I just had a packet of tomato seeds empty. I need more seeds. Rochelle's like watching me, like, excuse me. Every time I post in a chat, or not a chat, on a Facebook group about new seeds or something like that, like, oh, I got to get that. I get a gift from Rochelle going like, and it cracks me up every time. And I almost like, at this point, I have to do it just to see. Let's see. All right. And we're going to run back through the chat. Okay. So Brampton Gardner, was here for that comment about this tea. Oh, my face is out of the screen. New chicken brooder. Use tea for chili and pepper seeds and sometimes older squash seeds. There we go. Your loofah needs soaking with peroxide, and you tried it with coffee seeds. Okay. Somebody local is giving me loofah seeds. I am so excited. So that tip about the peroxide, I will definitely look at that. Let's see. Oh, hey, you got an old tripod. That's good. All right, bye, Pam. I mean, I think you're already gone, but bye, Blue Self-Reliance. Catch me on the replay. Let's see, Pure Pondering. Told you about the 3 hatchings we had after the 11 eggs you put in the brooder. Your mom bought Micah another 15 chicks and 2 ducks. Whoops. Yeah, you're supposed to be helping me with stick with only 4 chickens, and here you are playing chicken math. Oh no, you're an enabler. That's okay. No, but really, I'm not going to have trouble sticking with 4 chickens. I am a very big, like, sticking plants in here and, extra plants in, that's one thing. But, putting too many animals in a space than is healthy for them, like that's my line. So there's space here for 4 healthy chickens. And more than that is just, they're not going to be happy chickens. So 4 chickens and that's it. When I have my own, own property and they have more room to run, all of that, then we'll look at more than 4 chickens. Let's see. Rochelle came back just in time for the. Let's see. Oh, your Wi-Fi has really been having a lot of trouble this week. Rochelle's better at their job at Pure Pondering. Hey, I haven't even built the chicken coop yet. So far. Let's see. Joe, if anybody else wants to get on Joe's wheel for tonight, he's making it up right now. Just throw yourself in the chat there. But make sure you go and watch his registration video so that, everything's on the up and up. Just wait till after my live stream. Let's see. Chicken math addict. Half an acre for the chickens and goats. See, yeah. 10 parts lukewarm water to 1 teaspoon peroxide for 24 hours. Coffee seeds still waiting, but they take 30 days. Hey, and Tropical Buzz is here. Tropical Buzz is the other channel of the Stock Explorer. So if you guys have not checked out Tropical Buzz, you should. I just found the channel this morning when I was hanging out in Tuber Chat. So I didn't know that the Stock Explorer had another channel. So yay. Let's see. Hey, Joe, David wants to know if there's been a registration for Pierogi Monday. All right, so the next cherry tomato I was going to start. Okay, that's right, I did that. I already did that one. Let me just go and write this down. That was the Super Sweet 100. Super Sweet 100 has been in my garden every year since I started my Epic Porch Garden. So I was actually kind of happy that it won. Now, the tough part, though, I have to look at these cherry tomatoes and decide which one is the extra that I'm going to grow this year. And so, let's see. Those are all my sauce tomatoes. It's coming down to, I think, You know what? I got these. I was excited about it. Rochelle's going to go, ew. But I'm going to grow Brad's Atomic Grape. Rochelle was not a fan. She didn't love them. So let me go pop those out. We're going to grow Brad's Atomic Grape. Ha 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 ha. Alrighty. So there we go. We have our 5 cherry tomatoes, and that is going to be a lot of tomatoes for the fact that, you know, they're just super, super productive. But again, I'm growing 5 cherry tomatoes over in the family garden, and I think just 1 slicer so they have something for salads. You know, so those are so that the little kids that are over there, we'll just call them A and J because their parents, they're like, you can come over and film all the time. You just got to edit out shots of the kids. And I'm like, well, that's fine. Let's see. So, hey, we got Digging for Health here and Dee's Homestead. Hello, hello. Come on in, hang out, spend some time, chat, chat, chat. Like I've been saying, this live stream today may be the one that gets me monetized. And it just got very dark in this room. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit lighter. There we go. So Brad's Atomic Grape. All right. So there we go. I've got everything labeled. Hey, Tropical Buzz's Peter Pepper sprouted. Yay, yay. Let's see. All right. Now for the sauce tomatoes, we had San Marzano. These were actually seeds that I got from Joe from Garden State Gardener. So, ha ha ha. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Anybody know how many likes we're up to at the moment? Because I can't see. I know we've got 17 in chat. So, Brampton Gardner says they weren't bad. You were just disappointed. Yeah, maybe it's going to be the maybe it's going to be the issue that I had with Blush, where they looked really cool, and 23 likes. All right. Oh, hey, we got 20 in chat. See if I can get a couple of these San Marzano seeds out. Come on. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the Blush, they looked really cool, and then I tasted them, and they were really watery. And I don't think it was the bed or the amount of actual water that they received, because I put the tens machine on my right hip, so if you hear any occasional outbursts, well, I mean, you see what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing like one of those back support belts because I don't know what I did this week, but it hurts. If I Like last night I was out to dinner and I laughed and I put my head down really fast, like dropped my head on my chest laughing type of thing. And it pulled my lower back like so painfully. So I'm like, okay, all right, it's time to relax a little bit. Hey, we got welcome to my Cape Cod life. Welcome in, welcome in. Joe's gonna pop out for a bit, but we'll see him later. Yeah, fingers crossed that I get to monetization. You're working on making it to 500 subs right now. Well, you're a good channel, so I mean, it should come. It should come. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna get into these. Let's see, that was the San Marzano. I keep forgetting the label. This is bad. San Marzano. Ta-da! Costoludo Genovese. I loved these last year. I didn't buy the seeds or anything. I got, somebody was on, oh goodness, all the seeds were right up at the top. Oh. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace was selling seedlings for $1, so I decided to go ahead and grab some. And they grew beautifully. They were delicious. I had one of them in my tomato taste test video. Goodness, let me get those extra seeds that fell out and get them back in. Down there, stuck in the glue. There we go. Getting old? Who's getting old? Yeah, okay. All right, I see your point. My back's all out and all that. Let me label those because I will forget what's there. $1. Yeah, it was last year. It was just somebody on Facebook Marketplace looking to get rid of their extra seedlings. And so, yeah, I spent like $5 and I got a couple Kellogg's breakfast and some Costoludo Genovese from them. And they were gorgeous. Let's see, Costoludo Genovese. Oh, it really is spring when you're starting tomatoes. Oh, thank you, Brampton Gardner, for dropping the link to Diggin' for Health. Digging for Health. I'm thinking I probably found your channel through Shed Wars. Are you a Shed Warrior this year? And if so, who is your team? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yay! All right, you're one closer. Oh yeah. Plant transplant at the store are so expensive. Even more so this year. Like, yeah, they've definitely gone up. Oh, you're watching Shed Wars, but you're not participating this year. Okay. So for anybody who is in Shed Wars, I am Team Aquarius, and I've got to get my first video out this week on on my Shed Wars topics. Actually, I think maybe that seed starting hack video that I put out there, that might be my first Shed Wars video, because it is a how-to. It is about how to garden. It's going to be showing seed starting methods that you should just avoid. You see these hacks on social media, like starting in an eggshell or in a cake cone or a toilet paper roll, and how that is going to be more economical, more beneficial to your plants, and make things easier for you. And to be honest, they really don't do any of those things. If anything, it probably adds another layer of expense, especially with those cake cones. It's like $2 for a box, or you could pay $2 for a seed starting tray. Same difference. And the seed starting tray is going to be better. I'm going to get on a rant here. Let me write down the Hungarian heart. These Hungarian hearts look really cool. It's a nice big paste tomato. So I'm hoping that is going to make some very, very delicious sauce. Hey, Growing with Jay is here. Hello. All right. Yeah, I was hoping to have a couple other of my mods in here, Brampton Gardner, but none of them have popped in yet. I'm sorry. Let's see. Hungarian heart, Costoludo Genovese. Oh, that's right. I can't start the Ukrainian purple. My friend Kristen has them. Okay, so what is my other? I get to start 2 other paste tomatoes because I'm going to have 10 plants. So San Marzano, Costoluto Genovese, Hungarian Heart, and Ukrainian Purple. What am I going to choose for the other paste tomatoes? Not the San Marzano. Okay, guys, I'm having some trouble. I can't choose. Okay, I know one of them I definitely wanted to try is the Japanese black trifle because that looks just neat. You know, I like different things. Feel like I'm playing cards here. Let's see. You've done the half toilet paper roll thing because they fit in your trays. They're biodegradable. I mean, yes, they're probably one of the least bad options. But I still don't love them. Let's see. Oh, Kitty's doing the paper pots, and they're holding up okay. I always wondered if they'd decompose really fast. Hey, Nicole Smith gardening, 85 degrees. I hate you. No, just kidding. It's like 40 here, and it's gonna be cold all week. The mini series, Rochelle, the mini series. Oh, you mean like on the seed starting? That video is gonna come out later this week, so we'll find out how it's going. I haven't actually started them yet. I started to film and then I had to run to rehearsal, so there isn't even anything started yet. Do I like the Hungarian heart tomatoes? I don't know yet. I just got them for this year, so I'm gonna be finding out how they are this year. Hey, we got Susie Q in the house. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Let's see. Oh, Digging for Health also has a puppy. Okay, what is your puppy's name? Because I need to know about all the puppies. Dexter is a cutie. Okay, all right. Guys, you guys are going to pick blind. 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead, put 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. You got 1, 2, 3. We're going to do a blind test on which one we're going with. I promise I will not shuffle. A Pembroke Welsh Corky! Tater tot! Oh my goodness. That's just too cute. All right, we got 2, 2, 3, 2. 2, 2, 3, 2. 3. Hmm. All right. Let's see. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, all right. All right, last chance. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. Now it's tied again. Oh, okay. She's doing a whole mini series. Nicole, get your videos out. All right. We got the final word, I think. So we're going to go with number 2. That is a polka. So there we go. We're going to do some Japanese black trifle and a polka. So that's going to be a great one. I've heard that this looks better when you do it this way. Polka tomatoes. These are supposed to be really good for sauce, so that should be fine. Yeah, nobody chose number one. For the record, number one was Sheboygan, and number 3 was Pink Oxheart. But I'm happy with these choices. All right, Japanese black trifle. I'm wondering how big these are because it doesn't really say. And I am looking for a nice big meaty tomato for sauce and things like that. So that's the other thing is tomorrow I'm going to have to get to my friend Kristen's house, and I'm going to have to get those seeds for the Ukrainian purple because those I'm really actually excited about growing. That was a complete and total shutout for their bracket, I think. I think everybody went Ukrainian purple. So that'll be fun to see. And they are actually a pretty cool color. All right, and then we have a polka. And I'm psyched to do a polka tomatoes, so. I really did not know which ones to root for when I was doing the sauce tomato. So I'm gonna try a little bit of everybody. Okay, let's see. Yes, Nicole Smith Gardening. We need some of your funny videos. Speaking of funny videos, pretty soon I'm gonna start the planning, or I should really start planning now. This year's naked gardening video. My friend has offered to help me. The one that the garden is going, the family garden where all these cherry tomatoes are going, will be in his yard. So he's also a filmmaker and stuff like that. So he's going to try helping me with the naked gardening video so we can get some fun things. And he's also a connoisseur of very bad adult jokes. So there should be something in there probably about personal sized melons. And so that's going to be a fun one. Oh goodness, I will be monetized by the time the naked gardening video comes out this year. I wonder if that one's going to get demonetized. I don't know. I don't show anything. It's just a goof. So let's see. Let me go back in the chat and just kind of see what you guys are up to. Yeah, we might have some good weather. There's going to be some days in the 40s and the 50s. If it's below, yeah, melon hammocks. Let's see. Sheboygan is fun to say. Sheboygan. Let's see. Yeah, I don't plan to eat the Ukrainian purple just themselves. They would be going in a sauce to help with the flavor. I'm planning to make like a really concentrated tomato paste to help that. So I've never actually made tomato paste. I wanted to do it last year, didn't have the time. For those who remember how much I had going on last year, it was softball, 2 musicals, and then 2 more musicals, and I was moving, and I had the kids. I had babysitting for other softball games and a full-time job, and it's just like and then I was moving and everything else. So I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of things. This year, though, what just happened to my... Oh, did I say Siri? I'm sorry. Did not mean to say Siri. What has happened to my... Okay, I fixed it. Castelluno made great sauce. Good to know. Good to know, because I'm growing that. I'm excited. I had those. They were delicious. So yeah, I made a lot of fresh tomato sauce, like really fast, like here's a whole bunch of tomatoes, 30-minute sauce. What I really wanted to do was spend a lot of my time taking those tomatoes and really cooking them down into an actual tomato paste to make a good base for the sauce. Then I would make a stovetop sauce where it boiled and where it just simmered and cooked for hours. And then I would make a quick 30-minute sauce, like a kind of fresh one, and then like mix it all in together. So you have a lot of deep flavors and concentration, and then a lot of fresh flavors. And I didn't get to do that, even though I had all the tomatoes in the world to do it with. So this year I'm thinking 10 sauce tomato plants should give me plenty, between San Marzano, Castelluto Genovese, Hungarian Heart, Japanese Black Trifle, Apulka, and Ukrainian Purple. That should make interesting, delicious sauce. So my friend is also going to can some just as like whole tomatoes. And so she's really excited that she's not going to have to go down to Farmer Dave's and buy giant crates of tomatoes. She's going to be able to pick them from the yard. Okay, now on to the slicer tomatoes. And the ones we ended up with for the first round of winners when it comes to... Oh, dropped something. Hold on. Hello again. Okay, let's see. Oh, all right, guys. Digging for Health needs 14 new friends to get to 500 subscribers and get their community page. Woo! Let's see. Oh, hey, for all of you guys who wanted the giant crimson seeds, only 2 people have entered, and I'm pretty sure that one of them is in this chat right now. 2 people have entered the raffle for the M.I. Gardner Giant Crimson Seeds, the extra pack that I have. So, yeah, what's with that? Correction, 13 to go. Hooray! Because these are my Giant Crimson Seeds. I have 2 packs, and I'm giving one away. But if you want to be in on the raffle, which is happening very, 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 very soon, because I've hit my... If it doesn't happen today with this live stream, it'll happen in the next couple of days, that I will hit my 4,000 hours of watch time, and I will be able to get monetized. So I'm really, really psyched. Okay, I'm just getting out the winners for all the slicers. Let's see. We had, the Valencia got voted off. Let's see. Which ones did not get voted off? You're off the island. Oh, there's a winner. There's a winner. There's a winner. There we go. I'm just disappointed in y'all that Get Stuffed got voted off. All right, hey, everybody in the chat, which is funnier? Which would be funnier to hear me say all through the season? Get Stuffed or German Johnson? Come on. Let's see. Oh, there's another winner. I think that's all of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. Really? German Johnson is funnier than Get Stuffed? You guys are terrible. You have no humor. No, just kidding. Okay. All right. So in the first round of slicers, the winners were, let's see, German Johnson. Ha, ha, ha. Let's see. Gold medal, which I was very excited for that they won. Ananas Noir and True Black Brandywine. So we're going to start those. And then we'll get to the winners of the last final brackets. See, yeah, they're both funny. I just happen to think Get Stuffed is funnier. Oh, but that's legitimately why Rochelle voted for German Johnson, is she thought it would be funnier for me to say German Johnson all season. And I beg to differ. And Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm agrees with me, but oh goodness, what did my auntie say? Get stuffed with a German Johnson. This is why we're family. This is where the humor comes from. Okay. Now these are seeds that I saved last year. Well, that is way too many seeds. Okay. Not starting 20 billion tomatoes. Just, let's see, 3 of each of these. So, I'm starting a lot, but not that many. Let's see. Okay. Yep, but there's a reason why we're family, and that would be it. Okay. The really hard part is going to be picking what I end up growing, picking my 2 extras. So, yeah, Kate says she'd love to be able to tell people all day long to get stuffed. Let's see. You made 120 mini soil blocks for your tomatoes. Whoa. Yeah, I'm probably planting a lot here too. Okay. So gold medal I really enjoyed last year. So get 3 of those. I was excited to see these win because, like I said, they were very good. Oh, I didn't label those. Let's fix that. Let's not mix up our German Johnsons and gold medals. The one thing I've got to remember is I need to keep space for the Voldemort tomato. And that is the tomato that came from a local grower that his father developed with the University of New Hampshire decades ago. So it's a true heirloom, a true family heirloom. Let's see, gold medal. So I don't say the name of it because I have seen how crazy people went for the giant crimson. And so the Voldemort tomato is not the real name of this tomato. It has a name. It's the name of the local family farm. It's their variety of tomato, and I've seen how crazy people went with the giant crimson. Like they were offering him so much money for the seeds, and yeah. So I'm not gonna I don't need somebody making a buck off of this this local grower by going in and buying one of their tomato seeds and then taking, buying their heirloom and then mass producing it and all of that and getting it, I don't need somebody doing that. So I just call it the Voldemort tomato because it is the tomato that shall not be named. So I just didn't want to say that. So let's see, gold medal, German Johnson. There we go. Yeah, so I gave it my own name, and I'm not going to sell seeds or anything like that or give seeds away. But what I will do, and what I think I am ethically allowed, like my ethics will allow me to go this far, and that is to that would be to cross them with other tomatoes. So I think I'm actually naming Gold Member. digging for health. You're pretty sure your daughter already suspects you. Well, my girls are 18 and nearly 20, and they've known for many years. So yeah. One of them helped out with Cruel Intentions, the musical, with me over the weekend. And it is a show that it's very physical. And there were two men's bums shown on stage last night, and it was hilarious. Oh, we got a horrible, scathing review, like a really terrible review. There was a critic in the audience, and nobody knew about it, and he put out a review of our theater group this morning, and it was horrible. Like, he was mean. And it turned out, like, reading it though, it turned out it wasn't even so much our performance. It was the fact that he hates jukebox musicals. And so that Cruel Intentions, the 90s musical, is just absolute terrible script, terrible music, terrible everything, cannot be saved, no matter how much a theater company tries. So he came in to review our show knowing he already hated the show, and that's not fair. So we're pretending he doesn't exist. So, because in the end, we had people that loved the show and people who came back to see it again. We sold out all 3 shows this weekend. We should have done a 4th today. But if we did, we wouldn't be here on my live stream right now. So, yeah, if you don't like a jukebox musical, don't go. Like, it was so mean. So we're just pretending he doesn't exist. And, yeah. We had someone come see the show that I did a show with who's been doing theater for 30 years. And she's somebody who she knows her stuff. She came to see the musical. She loved it. She'd never seen the original movie that it was based on, but she loved the show and she came back that night. She said, I don't care if there's a seat for me. I will stand in the back of the theater to come and watch it again. Yeah. And she did. She stood in the back of that theater for 2.5 hours. Loved it. So, let's see. That was just planted the True Black Brandywine. And this pack of True Black Brandywine here, that came from Joe at Garden State Gardener. There we go. All right, now we're getting into new territory. So, let's see. Let me go back through the chat just a little bit, just to see. Yeah. Oh, Kitty forgot to get Dr. Witchies. Is it? See, now I'm starting to pronounce it like Jess. I think that Luke, that my gardener, has the right pronunciation on that. It's Dr. Witchies. Let's see. Dr. Witchies. Surrounded by teenage boys, so of course they don't think you don't think they will find it anything but funny. Yeah. Your son is 27, fully realizes mom was afraid. Well, I took my girls to see Rocky Horror, and we're not talking just Rocky Horror, the movie itself. I took them to a live show when they were 13 and 15. But, and they had a great time. Let's see. All found her on the naked gardening videos. Yes. Oh man, I need to see. I need to like figure out what I'm doing for this year. I really got to get that done. Okay. So now we're getting into new territory. We are getting into the winners. Oh no, wait, no, I still got to plant the Ananas Noir. Ha 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 ha. I was gonna say we're gonna go. Google says it's witchies. I don't know. You know what? Maybe someday I'll go to like a Baker Creek Expo or something, and maybe I can get somebody to say it around me so I know what it is. All right. So these Ananas Noir. So these were kind of, I got these because I saw them on another seed company's website as like a Facebook ad that that they were super brilliantly colored. And then I went and looked at them on Baker Creek, and they looked more like this, which is definitely more muted. So they definitely on the other website photoshopped the pictures. And so like not cool, man, not cool. Hey, we got the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. How you doing? Welcome in to my hopeful monetization live stream. We'll see if we can get enough watch hours today to get me into the club, so to speak. Yeah, I would like to try the Dr. Wychees at some point, or Witchies, or whatever it is. But, you know, I think I had enough seeds for this year. Maybe. I did find another website after I made the commitment to no longer buy seeds for this year that had these other tomatoes like Amethyst Jewel and Rebel Starfighter Prime and just really, really cool looking tomatoes. Dark Galaxy. So those are things that I will need to grow next year. Okay, we're just cutting up some new labels. 77. Oh, I need a nice 70-degree day. And it has to be on a day that I have off from work. I mean, I work with a delightful little girl who likes to go outside and play a lot, but you know, following her around her yard is not like how I really want to enjoy a day. So I need a nice 70-degree day, 75-degree day on a weekend where I can be out in my garden and do stuff. Rochelle is refusing to go outside below freezing. Yeah, I'm with Rochelle. Winter is over. Go away. It is officially spring. Get out. Okay, I think this should be enough labels for today. So I just need to make a label here for Ananas Noir. Dee's Homestead made a commitment to stop buying fruit trees, but it's not going well. I would love to do something like that here, but renaissancefarm.org for tomato seeds. Don't make Rochelle do a roast video. She has too much to do. Okay, and so, okay, how many do we have in chat at the moment? We have 15. Okay, all right. I think that's good a time as any to announce the winners of the final March Madness, the winners of the final tomato brackets, Tomato Madness brackets. So what did we have left? Where's all my brackets? Okay, so we had Pink Brandywine versus Mortgage Lifter. And it was close, but pulling it out by 3 votes is my Pink Brandywine. You did not write that. Do not write that down. I was not writing that down. I was writing the label for Ananas Noir. Promise. See, there's the label right there. It's too bright to see. Ananas Noir. Ha 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 ha. So, yes, first winner, Mortgage Lifter versus Pink Brandywine. We're going to plant my Pink Brandywine seeds from the plants that I grew in 2020. These grew very well for me, and they were delicious, big tomatoes. I think I had a pink Brandywine last year that weighed 1.5 pounds. So that was pretty exciting. Ugh, that seed is stuck in my finger. Okay. Get back in the envelope. Okay. Hold on, we got a mess here. Trying to make sure they don't all fly out everywhere once I close this up. Ah. Let's see, you haven't planted yet. Yeah, I was going to get peas in, but then I had to leave for rehearsal, so I ended up only taking a quick video of the old pigeon loft that I plan to turn into a chicken coop. That was fun. Okay, so let me get these pink Brandywine in. Then we'll go on to our next final round winner. Oh, can't wait to see these tomato babies popping up. All right, that's going to need a label. Let's see. Pink Brandywine. Okay, let me get all these other tomatoes and stuff put away. Ugh. There we go. Like, this is looking so good. I'm so excited about this. Marion tomatoes. Tomato rocket. Oh, got a tomato rocket at the dollar store. Marion tomato. I've heard of those. No, I am not using peat pots. I hate peat pots. I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay, all right. Next up, we had Berkeley pink tie-dye, which won the battle against its cousins, the Berkeley green tie-dye. So we had Berkeley pink tie-dye versus pink jazz. And the winner, I did have a tie until about 2 minutes before this live stream. But then somebody came on, made one last vote, and so it broke the tie. So we're going to grow the Berkeley pink tie-dye. And while I'm planting this, I remember what I was saying with the that Voldemort tomato. While ethically, I don't feel that I can give out the name of the type of tomato, nor can I, share seed, being that it's, something particular to their family. And I don't want to say the name of the actual kind of tomato because, like I've said, it is the name of their little farm. And so people could then find their farm, buy the tomato, and then start making a buck off that family's special variety of seeds. So I don't feel it's ethical for me to sell them or anything like that, or even share seed. But what I do feel that I can ethically do is, where did my scissors go? That is a good question. Sorry. Oh, they fell down. Hold on. What I do feel that I can ethically do is use them in my tomato breeding experiments. This particular small tomato, or not small tomato, I mean, they're, a nice, decent, like, slicing size, like that. So really good, like, sandwich tomato. What I do feel that ethically I can be allowed to do is to use it in my tomato breeding. They are very pest resistant, very disease resistant. Everything else in that bed did get some sort of blight. This particular tomato did not. I didn't have any pest issues with my tomatoes this year, so I wasn't really able to test that. But let's see, hold on. Berkeley pink tie-dye. But I can use that for breeding with other things, coming up with other cool colors and things like that that are also hopefully going to breed in some of those disease resistances and all of that. So, all right, Berkeley pink tie-dye, all labeled up. And then we had the Paul Robeson, which is a black tomato with smoky sort of, smoky sort of flavor, supposedly, versus Thorburns Lemon Blush, which is a big yellow tomato. And the winner was Paul Robeson. So we're going to do 2 black slicers this year, and I don't have a yellow slicer. They're either red. Oh no, gold medal. Gold medal is a yellow. Gold medal. So there we go. Gypsy, the reason that my tomatoes last year got blight wasn't so much the soil fertility, because the soil itself was good. The problem was, so in one bed, all of the tomatoes prospered and did wonderfully. And in the other bed, they all but the what I call the Voldemort tomato, they all got horrendous blight. And the reason for it is, one bed I actually got around to pruning properly. The other bed was just left to go insane. So there wasn't a lot of moisture. I mean, there was too much moisture in there. There wasn't enough airflow. So they all just were overly damp and just ugh. So yeah, they all got blight. The other bed did not. There was almost no blight at all from the other bed. So let's see. What is a tomato rocket? I don't quite know what that means. Let's see. Calcium for blight. Yep. Yeah, M.I. Gardner is awesome. He just hit his 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers. So he got a helicopter and he dropped 10 million wildflower seeds in a field from a helicopter. All right, so that was the Paul Robeson. I'm kind of excited for those because I've been hearing about them for a while, and supposedly they have really, really great flavor. Now, speaking of M.I. Gardner, the last bracket that we had was Green Zebra versus the Giant Crimson. And of course, Giant Crimson won that. Although, for a second there, I really thought it wasn't going to work. I didn't think that I was going to get any because I didn't think it was going to work because Green Zebra was getting votes left and right. And I'm like, what? But in the end, Giant Crimson, of course, did take it. So I am going to start all 5 seeds from this packet because not only am I growing these for me, a friend of mine who has been following the Giant Crimson saga on the M.I. Gardner channel, she really wanted to grow them, but she really stinks at starting seeds, supposedly. So I'm going to grow all 5 of these, and I'm going to grow all of them for myself, but one of them I'm going to grow for her. And because I'm just super excited about these, instead of putting 3 of these seeds in each cell, I'm going to put 2. So I'm going to start 3 whole cells here. Well, one's going to get its own little special. It's going to be special. Actually, need a little more soil in that particular. There we go. Okay. So one giant crimson all by itself. Ta-da! Guys, I just planted giant crimson seeds. Ah! Okay. So we need some labels for those because we definitely don't want to lose track of them. All right. You know, it does occur to me that I could take that Voldemort tomato with its wonderful blight resistance and all of that, and being that it's a very rare plant, it's only, like I said, grown in one farm up here in Massachusetts. I wonder, I could breed that and cross that with the giant crimson and make a really, you know, a hybrid that had really super rare genetics. And let's see. So then I'd like to cross in something with color and, and then try to stabilize that through generations. Yeah, Sunflower Steve is doing some really cool things with sunflowers. I know I saw his latest thing, and I know he's giving or selling some of the seeds. Hold on, I got to make these. There we go. 2 things of giant crimson. Hey, Joe's back. Growing the German Johnson, you need to grow the Peter Pepper right next to it. I know, but I don't have any more seeds. I don't have any Peter Pepper seeds, so I'm not going to be growing them this year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll have Peter Peppers. Okay. There we go. All right. So that is all the tomatoes for this year. But you know what I got to do now is I've got to pick the extra tomatoes. So I have space for 8 varieties that I've got here, and then I have space for 2 more seeds. So what do I want to do? All right, these are all my winners, so I'm going to pull those out. Let's see. I have a true black Brandywine, so I won't do Brandywine black. I have Berkeley pink tie-dye, so I'll throw out the Berkeley green. I have a few, let's see. Between the pink Brandywine and the German Johnson, I've got a couple large red ones, so we'll pull out Delicious. Prudence purple is a maybe. I'm going to put that over in the pile. Ooh. Cherokee purple. That's going to go in the maybe pile. We'll narrow that down. People were very interested in Prudence purple and Bertram's New Generation. Also Sugar Pud. I don't know. Vintage wine. I'm going to put that in the maybe. Pink Jazz, I'll hold off on. Let's throw in Get Stuffed. All right, so I got to try to narrow down between these few. Okay. All right, here's my maybes, and I've got to figure out which 2 of these I really want in the garden. So I've got Sugar Pud, which another Garden State Gardener seed that I got from Joe's giveaways. Let's see, I think it's a Ukrainian variety. Got Bertram's New Generation, which I know a lot of people were looking at. Okay. All right. Here's how I'm going to narrow this one down. Get Stuffed, Vintage Wine. They're both stripy, but Get Stuffed has, it's just a little different. So I think Get Stuffed is going in the garden. Where are my sugar pud seeds? They get left in the basket here. Hold on. I need to upgrade my seed saving area here because it's getting too full. Yeah, so we're going to do Get Stuffed. That's a definite. So, all right, we've weeded out Vintage Wine. Thorburns Lemon Blush is really cool. Yeah, Get Stuffed and German Johnson. Yeah, I'll plant those next to each other. How's that? Thorburns Lemon Blush look really cool. All right, I'm going to put that down as a maybe. Okay, we got two purple. Well, it's called Prudence Purple. It's not purple. What is with that? So Prudence Purple versus Cherokee Purple. I think I got to go Cherokee Purple. Yeah, I really wanted to Get Stuffed, so that's going in there. And Cherokee Purple, I can't miss. And you know what? If I have extra space after that, like maybe, I squeezed last year. Let's see, I had 23 plants in a 4x10 bed. And I'm going to have that 4x10 bed again. And the plan this time was to put 20 plants of 10 varieties. Not in a 4x10 bed this time. Sorry, it's by a 16x4 bed in my new space. So, you know what? I can squeeze them a little bit. I'm gonna be a rebel. We're gonna do Thorburns Lemon Blush and Sugar Pud, along with Get Stuffed and Cherokee Purple. Executive decision. So let's go ahead and plant these Cherokee Purple. Goodness, I sealed these little packets so well. There we go. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do because Cherokee Purple are awesome. I tried them for the first time last year and it was great. So, all right, Cherokee Purple. Ooh, some of these are seeds stuck together. Whoops. Randy is not convinced on the Get Stuffed. He thinks they look mealy. They might be. Who knows? I don't know. I am going to give them a shot, though. All right, so there's our Cherokee Purple. And like I said, whatever seedlings that I have that don't fit in the garden, I'm sure I can give them away. Let me just make up a label for that one. Hey, Alicia's back. Alicia, we've decided to grow the Get Stuffed tomato next to the German Johnson tomato. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to make tomato tacos, so I'm gonna, have the spiced meat and cheese and stuff it in there with the lettuce and just. All right, so Cherokee purple. All right, and Pure Pondering's gotta go get some milk. So we'll see you in a little bit. Doesn't think they look multi-purpose, and you need to really like stuffed tomatoes. Yeah, see, I'm only going to grow one get stuffed. The rest of these I'm growing like 2 plants of. He's obsessed with beefsteak. Yep. I had a regular like beefsteak variety. It was literally just called beefsteak. And they were okay when I grew them, but they really weren't that big. If I'm going to grow a beefsteak tomato, I'm glad that I've got pink Brandywine in here because they are delicious. Let's see, so I've got my Thorburns Lemon Blush. Again, this came from Joe at Garden State Gardener with his seed giveaways every Sunday night. And wow, is it really it's really after 5 o'clock. You're asking for trouble if you put those two troublemakers together. Yes. I'm asking for hilarity is what I'm asking for. All right. So there's our Thorburns Lemon Blush. There we go. So now I've got a true yellow one because the gold medal is kind of like an orangey. You would just fill it with cheese. You know what? That is not off the table. Cheesy tomatoes. I mean, can I say no to that? No. I have cheese problems, and usually that problem is there's not enough cheese. Time does fly when you are planting seeds. That is true. I think I just inhaled some soil. Oh. All right, so that was the Thorburns Lemon Blush. There we go. Oh, this seed tray is really filling up. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, now we're going to do get stuffed. I'm glad not to miss out on these because they were very, very fun. So we're going to plant those. I like that they're stripy too. I mean, it also, not only is it different on the inside, it's different on the outside too. And that's just kind of me all over. So, do. All right. I just got to go find the sugar pud. I think it's actually on the counter in the other room. All right. So the only thing I'll have left to do is to get the Ukrainian purple seeds from my friend, the host of the Canning Garden. All right, 1 second. I'm just going to grab the sugar pud, so chat amongst yourself. Hello again. Sorry about that. Let's see, does anyone check the pH in their water when starting seeds? I do not because I don't have the equipment to do so. I do take water and I let it set out overnight to kind of let some of that chlorine dissipate because I don't have really the option to go get like big gallons of water and all of that to water the seeds in and all of that. Let me make my sugar pud label. So I don't so much have the ability to do that, but I do let it set out, like I said. I never even actually really considered testing the pH in the water. That's an interesting thought, though. H2O2 in your seeds? Okay, let's see. Sugar pud. And I should make a label for Ukrainian purple, and I'll just pop it in so that I know when I start them that that's where they go. There we go. Here's my sugar pud. Oh no, there's another pile of tomato seeds of things that I didn't even take into consideration when narrowing things down. I knew that was too easy. All right, well, we're going to get these sugar pud seeds started anyway. There we go. If I remember right, I think sugar pud is actually a determinant. But I'm not entirely certain on that, so do not quote me. Oh no, I am running out of battery. Hold on 1 second. I gotta grab my charger. I'm gonna lose you guys. All right, executive decision, lighting or battery, and battery definitely won out. Except that it's not charging. Oh, well, it fell out. That's why. Whew, there we go. Let's see. We check up on chat. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people using distilled water too. Let's see. What were my other tomato choices that I had put to the side and kind of by default opted not to grow? Let's find out. Oh, solar flare. That could have been a good one. Oh, the Dora Pink. Great White. Should have realized these were missing. Super Sweet 100. Well, that one's empty anyway. Black Beauty, but we do have 2 black tomatoes. And Early Girl, which is also a good one. Yeah, Sugar Pud is determinant, disease resistant, and 20-ounce fruits. So that like pound and a half. Nice. Well, we've got the sugar ped started, so that's good. Here is the extra seeds of M.I. Gardner's Giant Crimson. This is up for raffle. And David Gray and only one other person are the only people in that raffle so far, so you got a really good choice. Let's see. Do I want to throw in some solar flare anyway? No, I got stripy tomatoes this year. I'm good. I've got black tomatoes. Great white was good, but not like I have to grow them. Dora Pink, Dora Pink, I can always try another year. Sugar Pud's like a nickname for an old dog. It's not a party unless the chair is vibrating. All right. And I've got my spot for the Ukrainian purple. So here we go. Yes. I am very excited. Now I have a problem because now I have 7 cells here that have nothing in them. And that makes me feel like I have to put things in them. Like I have to plant seeds in there. And that's not okay. I just gotta stop. You know what I could plant in there though? I could probably start marigolds. Right? I can start marigolds now. Yeah, what other marigolds do I got here? Let's see. Pull out my flowers and my herbs. Let's see. I got Dwarf Bolero Marigold, Red Night Marigold. Let's see. Hey, Faith Snowden, thanks for coming in. Eggplant I already have started. So I've got all the eggplants I need already going. All my peppers. Oh, you know what I didn't have? I started peppers and my Aloha peppers never came up. So I'm actually going to grab a few extra seeds here and I'm just going to liberally sow them. I didn't do any sort of germination test with them. So I'm just going to put a whole bunch of them in there. And if some come up, then great. And if they don't, oh well. Let's see. Did I get any garden huckleberries? I did not. Let's see. I've got, so anyway. Dwarf Bolero, Marigold, Red Night Marigold. I have a few in here. There's my sunflowers, morning glories. I'm just going to sow those directly. And hopefully I can start some nasturtium. Basil. Oh, yep. Now I get 2 people saying I should start some basil. So yay, I got my basil. My giant marigolds. Ooh, borage. I got some borage I got to start. Oh, you know what I have to start? Cilantro for the Come Salsa With Me challenge. So we got to do some cilantro. Okay. I think this is enough to fill what I've got here. Let's see. I've got 6 cells. So I'm going to start the borage. You know what? I'm going to hold off on basil. I'll start that in another tray. Cilantro. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start the cilantro and borage and nasturtium. There we go. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. I can't find where my rosemary and my sage seeds went. I am very frustrated. I don't know where they disappeared to, and I'm imagining they're probably somewhere on this extremely messy table that hopefully I will be able to take care of tonight. So look at these nasturtium seeds. They're humongous. So we're going to go ahead and start a few of those. Do love nasturtium. They're so pretty. And I planted them around the tomatoes last year. All right, if you're going to keep making Scarborough Fair references, you're going to make me sing. And my throat is killing me from screaming at the top of my lungs through the whole show all this weekend. So with all my friends out there on stage. Never been a stage manager before. I've always been on stage, but let's see. Yeah, you guys should check out Country Mama Musings and her amazing hydroponic setup that she's building, because it's very different from most of what you're going to see. Just to preface it, and you'll have to go see the video, but just to preface it, she likes to go to auctions, and she got something really cool for $1, and now she's turning it into a hydroponics bed to grow things all winter long, and everything in her summer kitchen, as she calls it. So it's definitely really, really cool, and you should definitely go check it out. Hey, Lydia Baker is here. Let's see. Now, when I moved all this stuff around, where did my pen go? There it is. Nasturtium. Is that entire row. Aloha pepper is in that cell there. And then I'm going to do some borage and cilantro. Oh, that's going in your house kitchen, not the summer kitchen? Ooh. All righty. So nice indoors. What kind of nasturtium? It's a Ford Hook's Favorites mixed colors. So I had some pretty like peachy oranges and reds and yellows from that pack last year. All right, and I've never grown borage before, but I'm very excited for them. I've told that they are very good for bringing in pollinators. Placing seeds is an opportunity to buy more seeds. Rochelle, how do you feel about that? Okay. Let's see. I'm not allowed to buy more seeds for this year. So if I've lost those seeds, no sage and no rosemary for me this year. So, oh well. Alrighty. I'm very excited. I've got a full tray of seeds started, not seedlings. They're not seedlings yet, not until they sprout up. Yeah, I think these are blue. Seed math is almost as bad as chicken math. Yeah. Yep. I am definitely a victim of seed math for sure. Although really what I bought a crazy amount of was just tomatoes. I did tomatoes specifically because I was going to do these tomato brackets. So I had to have a lot of tomatoes if I was going to have something for you guys to vote on. All right, so we're going to get some cilantro in there. I am very lucky in that I am one of those people that cilantro does not taste soapy. It is delicious, and I love them. So I'm going to go ahead and plant those down in. Get a little bit more soil to cover them. There we go. All right. You just label these. All right. It is a full seed tray. And I know you see there's no labels over this side, but that's just because all of this is nasturtium. I didn't want to crowd them. I just put 2 in each one. So, yes. Are you going to try culantro this year? I've heard that that is a good substitute and that it doesn't... Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Oh, cilantro tasted soapy and then you had a baby and now it tastes different. That's cool. All right, now I'm debating, am I going to end my live stream here? I kind of don't want to because, again, like I said, if I get enough hours from this live stream, I hit my monetization today. So I don't know. I might just keep hanging out for a while. I do have some peppers that I need to pot up. So maybe I will go and put this on the seedling rack, grab my peppers, and come back and start potting up. What do you guys think? You want to hang out a while? I mean, you can feel free to come and go as much as you want. But I think I'm going to pot up some peppers while I'm sitting here doing work. Question is, do I know where my labels are for my pots? That's a whole other... Okay, you know what? I can't pot up my peppers yet because I don't have my label. I don't know where my labels are. So I would have to go digging for them. That wouldn't be a good idea. Let me think. Yeah, if I mix up my peppers, that's going to be a problem. Because some of those peppers are going into the no kitchen tour. It is a mess. There will be a video coming up. Right now, I'm in the middle of building some cabinetry to put my pots and pans and things in because this was meant to be a bedroom and it's sort of an illegal kitchen. So right now I'm building, there's like pieces of wood, like this is a piece of the cabinet right here that I just put up here to block that light. So I'm in the middle of putting together this cabinet so that I have places to put my pots and pans that are still in a box in my car and taking up space there. So I really do have to, that's getting done tonight. Like while I'm listening to Joe Garden State Gardener, while I'm listening to his live stream, I'm going to be putting together this cabinet and then reorganizing my kitchen. And then, actually it's, now that it's spring, I can officially take down the plastic here and repaint this. Oh, that's going to be the project for this weekend, is fully finishing the painting in this kitchen. That's going to be, yes, that's going to be my job. Let's see, label later. Oh, draw it on paper. That is a good idea. Okay. All right. We're going to go with that. Hold on. I'm going to just go move this to the seed rack. I'm going to go get some peppers. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm just grabbing my pots. All right, there we go. Apologies for the long absence. Oh, so Heather had to go. There we go. Okay. And coincidentally, when I went and I got my pots, I had labels. So there we go. We'll get those done. Goodness, these onions here very much need a haircut, which is great that I have scissors right here. And I'm going to put those cuttings on here and I'll use them in dinner. Do. Oh goodness, I have been so busy this week. Like, look at these onions. They're flopping over. This is what happens when I have tech week and then things get away from me. So I've got to cut these down to about 3 inches. Woo! Sorry, little onion babies. What I've really got to do is get them out to harden off so that I can put them outside, because we can do that this time of year. Let's put onion seedlings out. But they got to get hardened off first. All right, so what are you guys doing in your areas now? Like, is anybody planting out anything outside yet? All right. Getting these guys the haircut they so desperately need. Woohoo. Oh, yeah, they did grow. Wow. All right, how many people we still got in here? 13? Cool. Hang out with us here for a while. So half of these are for me, and then half of these are for Garden Table with Heather Lynn, because she's had trouble starting onions in the past. So trading her onion starts for some of her strawberries that she needs to move out of, because they're encroaching on her lettuce patch. And hopefully this week I'll find a nice sunny day where I can get out and I can plant some peas. Hey, Rochelle's back. So Rochelle, we've moved on from tomatoes and flowers, and now I am giving onions a haircut. Okay, that'll be a little better. Cutting them all down to about 3 inches. And I'm going to pot up some peppers because they really need it. So I had a bit of a problem with my seed starting rack. All this week, I've been dutifully watering my seedlings, as one does. But I did not realize that my house, unfortunately, Oscar planted snap peas again and didn't dig them up this time. Oh, what a cutie. I've realized that actually my bedroom is slanted. So my seed starting trays were all tilted this way. So all the water was coming to one side. And so some of my peppers did very well. And then the others on the other side, some of them completely dried up. Like one of these little jalapenos is just like, I'm just going to yank it because that's how big it is versus the others that have like 3 sets of leaves, and this one, like everything's fallen off. So that one's gone. And some of them just shriveled up and died because they didn't have water and I missed it. So instead of 12 jalapenos, I have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have 10. No, 9. I have 9 jalapenos instead of 12. But I mean, hey, the losses could have been worse. Vacationing in Arizona and missing fall spring / mud season. Yes, it is very much mud season here. I would like to vacation, but unfortunately, I'm saving to buy a house, so no vacation for me. Nicole Smith Gardening, I wanted to ask. I read somewhere that butterfly pea is a twining habit, not a vining habit, which means they won't grow up my trellis. They'll just spread out along the ground. Is that true? Because I had thought I was just going to like mix them in with my other like snow peas and things like that, but it sounds like they might not grow that same way. So hopefully you can tell me about that. My celery also looks pretty pathetic right now. So I think I'm going to try to separate them and pot those up as well. But while we're here, let's start with, turn this tray around. Let's see. Yeah, so some of my peppers even started like yellowing, like their true leaves, their baby leaves are all yellowed and fallen off. So I'm just going to bury them nice and deep. Some of these really just did not do well. So, all right, so we're going to start off with the bell pepper. Let's see. Ooh, Nicole Smith is planting corn today. I'm reusing some of my pots from last year that actually already have bell pepper written on them. Because if I don't have to use a label, why not? Or rather, if I don't have to use a new label, then why not avoid that? My aloha peppers and my purple bell peppers, they never came up. I was really sad. Oh, okay, so yours grew up a trellis. Well, then I will plant mine in a trellis then. Okay. All right, let me fix this poor celery. Move those over there. While I'm doing all of this, I've got songs from my show from this weekend stuck in my head. Okay, there we go. These onions need to be on that side. Yeah, speaking of the tilt in this house, this side of my tray, all the water's there. This side of the tray, no water. All right, let's fill these pots. Nice Fox Farm soil. There we go. We just got a little thing to backfill. We'll start with my bell peppers. Oh, come on out. There we go. Good strong root system on these. And we're going to bury them nice and deep. So actually I need to dump out like half that soil. There we go. Oh, my floor is going to be so messy. Oh, I miss my grow room. I really miss my grow room because it had a nice floor that was easily cleaned. And I didn't have to worry. All I'd have to do is sweep up after. But there we go. We got a bell pepper. All right. Yeah, the bell peppers, the sweet peppers are going to go into the family garden. So that because I don't want to grow any hot peppers over there because there's going to be little kids coming and picking at things, and I don't want them to accidentally pick up a jalapeno or something like that and then burn their poor little tongues. So go, the next bell pepper is out. Get it potted up. Cucamelons. Yeah, I'm growing cucamelon this year, but I think I'm only going to grow like one. They're going to grow up the trellis, and I'm going to grow like one cucamelon so that it doesn't overwhelm everything else. That could do with a little more soil in it. So I'm burying these all the way up to their baby leaves. I have heard some people say that peppers will grow stems all the way up their, will grow roots all the way up their stems, and then some people that say that no, they don't. It can give them, it can actually constrict the stem. I don't know what to believe on that. So, I don't see like the same kind of stem as you would on like a tomato where it's got the little hairy roots, hairy, little white things growing out. So I don't know who to believe on that one, but I'm just going to bury him deep anyway, and we'll go from there. You do more bell peppers. That one doesn't want to come out. There we go. Come on, bell pepper, come out and play. There we go. Backfill. Really glad I'm getting this done, actually, because I very much needed to get them out of those little trays, those little starter cells, and get them into some real soil. So this is great. Means pretty soon I should be able to top them, and then they'll be sufficiently recovered and ready to go out into the garden by the time I get there. Because we've got about another 6 weeks before I can even think to plant these peppers outside. I'm starting to think I'm starting to wish I had planted actually more of these bell peppers, because I only ended up with 5. Oh no, wait, no, these are bell pepper too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I've got 10 jalapenos, 10 bell peppers. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Some of these will be here in the home garden. Some will be with the family garden. There we go. These two I've got to separate because they are in the same cell. It's the part I hate is trying to tease them apart, but actually these are kind of falling into their own pretty well. So far these have not seen sunlight at all. They've just been under a grow light the whole time. And I'll tell you, I got these grow lights from Amazon and they are not doing half bad. I was actually able to get brassicas to grow, which I usually have a lot of trouble with. There we go. I'll have to give these a good watering in. I don't know if I want to, let's see. Whew. Okay, there we go. Soil going everywhere around this. What lights did I get? They were labeled as grow lights. I know a lot of people are like, oh, just get regular shop lights. I did spend $40, but I got 4 lights that were 3 feet long. They're only 1,600 lumens each, but you can stack lumens. So I've got 2 lights over each tray. So that gives me 3,200 lumens, and the lights are 65K. So I've got 2 65K lights on things, and that seems to be doing pretty well. Oh yeah, there's my loot shower peppers here. Oh, actually, those are ones doing really, really nice. So they've been doing pretty good. And then I also do have my old Ferry Morse T5 grow lights. So those are also doing well. One of the lights burned out though, so I'm missing one from my set, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Let's see. All right, here's my other bell peppers. I'm running out of room in the trays. That's not good. I don't think I have another tray. Uh-oh. I may have to go to the store and get more trays before I can pot up the rest. Oh no, we're running into problems. I definitely can't pot up 6 more of these and still have space. Ice cream ones? What do you mean ice cream ones? Yeah, see, I don't have any rimmed cookie sheets. I do have cookie sheets that my aunt gave me very, 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 very long time ago. And actually, it's my Auntie Elaine who's been here in chat. I still have the cookie sheets she gave me, but they do not have rims on them. They are just flat. So I think I may just have to deal with that for a little bit. Well, I got 5 peppers potted up. Cones? The ice cream? No, it's just I don't have any more trays here to catch the water. But some of these peppers are starting to get really tall and really need to get into yeah. Kitty, I actually have a dog crate trays. My dog crate though is in It's in my storage bin. I'd have to leave you guys for like an hour and jump off and come back. What can I do in the moment? I may just have to take a break. She says, sorry, next time, Rims. That's okay. I just, I left a lot, like, I ended up throwing out a lot of trays last year because I was moving and they were going to get crushed and yeah. So I have a garden center near me that sells just the trays for very, very cheap. So I'll end up getting more of them. I just can't get them now. I'll have to go by on my way to work tomorrow. And that'll just have to be how I do it. Oh well. No, I don't have any baking pans or anything like that. They're all still packed up until I finish making this cabinet that I've got to build. Don't be like Flicker Hill Homestead. Double check that they hold water. Whoops. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'll just have to put these back under the lights. Oh well. I mean, okay, so it's been 2.5 hours. I think actually I am going to cut it off and I'm going to go finish building this darn crate. I did make it till 6 o'clock, which I said as long as I make it to 6 o'clock, I'll feel good. It's not going to get me to the monetization threshold, but it should put me pretty close. I think I hit 20 people in chat. I didn't get much over. But hey, it's a start. It's a start. I'm betting that with my live stream this Wednesday night, that I'll end up getting there. So that should do it. So let's see. Today's the 27th, Monday the 28th, 29th, Wednesday's the 30th. My goal was to get there by the 31st. So that'll definitely do it. Especially if people feel like running a playlist, something like that, between, today and tomorrow, I don't know, whenever you get a chance, whenever you feel like doing it. But I'm really excited. Hey, Alicia, since you're here at the very end, you're also extremely close, if not there yet. Do you want to share if you're almost there or how many hours you need? Because I have run many of your playlists, and I just want to make sure that you get there. So guys, if you guys are not following Country Mama Musings yet, you need to go check out Alicia. She is very fun, has a lot of great stories. She's just one of the coolest people out there on YouTube. You should definitely check out her channel, especially I always tell people, go watch her Time to Make the Pickles video if you need a laugh. It's one of my favorite things. I've gone back and watched it probably 10 times. So she is also very, very close, if not there, with the big milestone that I'm also trying to hit this week. So, yeah, so Alicia's got about 50 hours to go. Definitely run a playlist. Check her out. It's really awesome. Hey, Flicker Hill Homestead, though, that's really good. You're halfway there on hours, but you only have 300 subs. So it's really awesome that you, like, the hours is the big thing. Like, getting subs, getting new friends. Once you get close, like, everybody comes in and helps you out. But having the hours with having a smaller sub count, that's huge because people are watching your content. So the subs will come with time. So that's really awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I will see you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. now that my show is over. I've got my Wednesdays back. So, back to Brampton Gardener needs 1,600 hours and another 200 friends. So, yeah. I'm going to sign off there. I'll see you guys Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to have a guest or not. If anybody would like to be my guest Wednesday night, just hit me up on Instagram, Wicked Awesome Gardening, and we can arrange that. But yeah, there we go. So 2.5 hours, we did all my tomato seed starting. I'm really excited for that. We did get a few tomatoes potted up. I was able to give my onions here a much needed haircut. So we've definitely had some progress. I'm going to get to building this shelf so that I can put my kitchen back together, because if I gave you guys like, you know what? Okay, ready? Like, this is my messy kitchen because I have nowhere to put anything. I'm going to get this cabinet put together so I can put in my pots and pans, my silverware, my plates, and all of that. And then I can take care of this craziness. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to have my video on seed starting hacks to ignore finally coming out maybe tomorrow. You want to do an onion live on Wednesday? Do you want to be my guest, Flicker Hill Homestead? I mean, I know you popped on my live for a little bit last week, and that was really cool. But do you want to be like my official guest? Like we could have that be a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video this week on my so an update on all my seed starting. I'm gonna go do the seed starting hack video, and I'm gonna take you on a pre-garden build garden tour of the home garden, because all of my mom's perennials are starting to come up. Like the panties are starting. My mom calls them panties. They're peonies. My mom calls them panties, and so that's just what I do. There will be shelves in the closet eventually, but right now that shelf is my seed starting rack. I bought it specifically to go in this closet because it'll roll in and out of here. So there's the corner here. So it will roll in, and then I can have my cleaning supplies on this side of the closet. And then when I need stuff, all I have to do is roll that out, get what I need, roll it back in. But I've got to get my seeds outside. So I've got 6 weeks before I have this closet functional. And I do have a shelf over there that's mostly holding like my Instant Pot and some foodstuffs and things like that. So that's going to be for dry goods foods. Then this will be for my pots and pans and shelves. And then I will eventually have stuff here. So it will be a lot more functional very soon. We're just not there yet. All right, guys, spent like 5 minutes signing off. So I love you all. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Don't forget, at 7 o'clock, you've got Joe, Garden State Gardeners Live, where you could potentially win some seeds. Just go over to his channel, watch his registration video, so that he knows to put you on his little wheel there. All right, guys, love you so much. Mwah. Bye-bye.